Hi Flosstube, Katie Carney here again. It is Saturday morning on October 19th. It is around 9 a.m. You've got a full face of makeup and sweats because my uncle's birthday party is today at 1 o'clock and I can't decide what to wear, so I'm going shopping after this. But I figured I better put my makeup on before I did that. Anyway, it's been almost 2 weeks. It's been crazy. I'm also going to work on not closing my eyes when I think. We'll see how that goes today. It's obviously not going great so far. When I talked to you guys last, I said I had plans to go to the Met in New York City and see two operas. We saw Macbeth and also, I could be saying this wrong, Turandot. It's Turandot. And both of them, oh my gosh. For some reason, although I've traveled and I've seen a lot of live performances and stuff, the Met just always seemed really unattainable to me. So to have gone there and to see two shows, it was overwhelming. It was amazing and overwhelming. My boyfriend and I ate a lot of Italian food. I gained like 6 pounds that I still haven't lost. It was wonderful though. I don't love New York City. There are just so many people and it's always loud. We stayed in Lincoln Center so we could hear the traffic all night long. When we were looking for our hotel, because there was scaffolding all over the building, we were walking around trying to find the door because we could tell we were at the right place because it was called the Empire and it's a historic hotel and kind of famous. Gossip Girl was filmed there a couple times. But they have a big sign on top of this brick building that says the Empire. So we knew we were there. We couldn't find the door because of the scaffolding. So this woman was thrown out of the pharmacy and she comes out and she's screaming about ripping people's throats out and how she's gonna effing kill people and on and on and on. And we're trying to find the door to this hotel. We're minding our own business and she walks up to my boyfriend and she just shoves him. And I'm like this. So we're still looking for the door to this hotel and I just look at him and I go, we're gonna walk around the block and we'll find it that way. Because one, I didn't really want her to know where we were staying. And two, I did not want to walk past her again. So we went the long way. And it was fine. I got to where he got me for Christmas, I guess 2 Christmases ago now, this gown, and it's black on the top and the bottom is red roses on top of a black skirt. And I was like, I'm going to the Met. I'm going all out. And I wore that dress, which I love so much. So any excuse to pull that out is really special. So it was a really special birthday trip. And then we got home at 3 o'clock in the morning, Thursday. I mean, we were there Tuesday into Wednesday, but we got home at 3 a.m. Thursday morning. And then I went to work for 8 o'clock on Thursday. So I got like 3 hours of sleep. I was a mess. I was fine until like 2, and then I just fell apart. I was like, I had no idea what was going on. And it's such a busy time of year. I don't have time for that. So then I worked all day Friday, and Saturday, what did I do Saturday? Oh, I worked Saturday too, because for conference, everybody who gets to conference, they get a packet, and it's their itinerary, their name badges, their meal ticket for Grand Banquet, all of that stuff. So my friends, a couple of them came down to Scranton and helped me do that. And then immediately after, my boyfriend and I went to Philly to see a Japanese jazz musician who was playing at Penn, and then we stayed overnight and we saw the orchestra on Sunday. So that was my whole weekend. And then this week has just been nonstop working again because of conference, except Tuesday I left work at 1 because we went to see Hamilton in Philadelphia. Now, I've seen Hamilton twice now. My degree is in, my specialty was colonial American history, so I do like Hamilton. So we saw it in Manhattan and we didn't have a great experience seeing it in Manhattan, for a variety of reasons. We saw it in Philadelphia on Tuesday. Wow. I mean, it was good in Manhattan. It really was. but it was spectacular on Tuesday. It was absolutely, our seats were amazing. The crowd wasn't like, part of the problem when we saw it in Manhattan were the crowd, they were just badly behaved, singing along. So Philly, go see it. If you are looking to see Hamilton, I would recommend seeing the traveling show. It's just as good. I thought it was better. So we got home pretty late, and then on my birthday, I worked all day, and then my friend Tara and my grandmother took me out to dinner, and I had the cutest little cake from a macaron shop in Scranton. She's actually closing. Excuse me, my allergies. And it was like this high, it was little, and it had flowers all over the top, and it said happy birthday, but then it was Harry Potter themed because I'm a geek. And it had little Harry Potter glasses, and she put some macarons on it, and they were snitches. So it was really, really cute, and that was fun. And with all of that, not much stitching has happened. I know you're shocked. There are only 24 hours in the day, and I've only been sleeping a few of them, but I do need those hours of sleep. But I do have some stuff to show you, and I'm hoping to record next week, and then that Monday I leave for Florida. I'll be gone for a week for a conference, and I will not be stitching at all. I'll just be working. So let's get to it. If you remember correctly, whatever. If you remember, I was making a gift for my uncle's 60th birthday, and I had showed you the finished object, but I FFO'd it yesterday. So there's that. Sorry about the glare. This is just a frame I had in the attic. I had bought, when I first started stitching, the sticky back cardboard. And I hadn't used it at all yet, so I said, well, I'm not stringing this. It didn't take me very long. I don't know if he's going to like it. He might just throw it away. I'm not going to string it, because I hate doing that. And, guys, how do you cut that? I cut it, and I had a terrible time. I had like 3 pairs of scissors out. It wasn't working. The sticky's not all that strong. And I understand there are a lot of opinions about that and how it's not good for your stitching, but like, this is for my uncle, who is probably not going to keep this forever. It's not an heirloom quality piece. I wasn't worried about it. And my plan was to use that sticky back for the Great Christmas Ornament debacle, of which there, oh dear Lord. So my plan had been that I would iron the ornaments, which I've done, because they're all done. I finished all 20 ornaments. We're good. But my plan was to cut them out and put them on sticky back. Let's see. So my plan was, let's just pretend this is one of the ornaments. So I was going to stick it to the sticky back so that it's taut, and then like hot glue it down, you know what I mean? Like the ends, and then hot glue that to a piece of felt. So I wanted it to have the cardboard so that it would stand up, and then I would add a thing to, I'm sorry, look at this, a thing to hang it on the Christmas tree. So now I don't know what I'm going to do, because I can't cut them. So I bought one of these, like a cutting board mat thing. I didn't know you couldn't leave this in the car while you did the rest of your shopping. So mine, whoop, is not straight, and I have like put books on it and stuff, and I don't, like, what do I do? Because it's ruined. That's money wasted. Because I can't take it back to Hobby Lobby, because it's certainly not their fault that I'm stupid, but I can't use it. So if anybody has any clues, the point of me saying that is I could cut I worked in a museum, I know how to cut mat board. I could cut the mat board with a box cutter on that if I can get it to be flat again. Thoughts? So the ornaments, I don't know if they're going to be all done before I go to Florida, because I leave it'll be a week Monday, so in 8 or 9 days, and I have to pack and I have to work. But I want them to at least be started. A couple of them finished so that I know I can do it, so that I don't panic quite so much when I get back. So we shall see about that. But anyway, long story, finished object. Hope he likes it. If he doesn't, I mean, I guess that's life. I found a finished object that I did right when I started stitching, and I kind of ironed it last night, but now looking at it today in the bright sunlight, it's not sunny, in the bright light of day, it needs some more ironing. But anyway, this is my brother and his now wife. I made them, it's like a little, you can't really, when you look at it, you can see it. I don't know why it doesn't come up here, but it says the first day, so their first date, the yes day, when they got engaged, and the best day, which is their wedding anniversary. And then it says their names down at the bottom. It's my brother's fiance's Christmas present. I'm going to stick it in a frame, and that'll be that. I don't know. She's hard to shop for. We're not all that close. So I thought I'd get her that. I'm getting my brother something small, and then I'm going to get them a gift card to the Harrisburg. They live outside of Harrisburg Symphony, and they can go to a show if they have time. I like to buy experiences. That's my thing. So that's my FO that needs to be FFO'd. I think they are spending Christmas with us this year, and if so, I've got plenty of time to get that ironed in a frame. I'm not all that worried. So as I said, I finished the last 2 of my grandmother's Christmas ornaments, so that's 20 done. Phew. I feel much better knowing that they're all done now, and I don't have to worry about that part anymore. Now the finishing must begin. And after that, I was gonna start my Pride and Prejudice stitch along right away, because I finished them the day before that the second clue came out. But then going to Manhattan and then to Philadelphia, and I didn't have a printer. My boyfriend had to print the pattern for me, and he, God bless him, is forgetful sometimes. So I was waiting for it, so I pulled out the birth announcement for my friend's son, Grayson, and I've been working on that. So when you guys, oh, I just dropped something on the floor. When you guys saw this last, I only had R2-D2 done, but now I've got C-3PO, and then this here will be his birthday. So June, I want to say 18th, 2018, or maybe 15, I don't know, 28th, something like that. So the J is done, and then I didn't stitch last night, so I'm hoping to get that block done today. And then there's this row, and then there's another row, and then one more row. And the next row has like Darth Vader here or something, and then there's 2, like, instead of having 3 blocks, it's one big one, and it's like his date, his name, and how much he weighed and stuff. And then there's one more row at the bottom that's got like Yoda, and some other guy, I don't remember. So anyway, I get a lot of pleasure out of these boxes. And I think it was, is it Kindred Stitcher, who said that she, when she's going across to count, she crosses her 10th X. Game changer. Oh my gosh, how did I never think of that? Thank goodness for Flosstube and somebody else thinking that you should cross your 10th X and then you can count. Because these are like 50, 50, 50, 50, I think. And it's just, that's a lot of counting. Anyway, I want to get this done lickety split, but I am going to, when I finish this block, put it down. And if you'll all remember my fancy bag, my Pride and Prejudice, ooh, although my bag doesn't look bad. Oh, look at that. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. I know you don't care. Netherfield is Let It Last. So the next part has this here and this, and there's very little of this. It actually looks a little smaller than the last one. So I'm looking forward to picking that back up. I do have the pattern printed now, but I'm really weird about, I don't like stopping in the middle of something, so that's why I want to finish that third block. And I haven't had time to stitch. It's terrible, because I have gotten to a point, because I used to stitch in the morning for like 20 minutes or a half hour, because I get up between 5:45 and 6, and I make a big breakfast every day, and then I get ready for work. But I usually have some time in the morning, because I don't like put a full face of makeup on. It's just me and my boss. I wear leggings some days. But I have a cat who lives like 5 blocks away, and I go check on her in the morning. She lives with my dad. It's a long story. So I wasn't making time for it. I was going into work for like 7:45, 8 o'clock. In the last couple days, I've been going in for 8:30 and taking some time in the morning to stitch, because I think it helps me to stay calm, to stitch in the morning. So that's been very good. So those are kind of my plans, is to work on the Pride and Prejudice stitch along, which I now feel really behind in. I finished the first part in like 6 days, and I was like the first one done, and now I'm behind. I don't like that. I don't like being behind. So I want to work on that, and then finishing the ornaments. If anybody has any advice on sticky back or what, and I can't find my hot glue gun. So I got some Joann's gift cards for my birthday. I might just go get a new one. They're not that expensive. So those are my big plans. And then last time I hit 100 subscribers. I'm at like 156 now, which is kind of crazy. But I said I would do a giveaway. I wanted to give away one of the Advent calendar needle minders. I'm giving this one away. I don't want to take it out of the packaging, because then it won't be as nice. But I'm giving this one away. I thought it was like girly and kind of like a brooch, and I like it. I had 16 comments, and I did random number generator, so you can see that with Google. I did 1 to 16, and 9, the 9th comment, was the winner, and that was Crafty Peacock Stitchery. Hi, lady. We follow each other on Instagram, and she's been really sweet about commenting on all my Flosstubes, so I'm excited that you won. My email address will be in the box. I hope. It should be. Anyway, just send me an email. It's not hard. It's cathercar@gmail.com. But send me an email, and I will send that out to you as soon as you send me the email. I go to the post office every day for work, so it's not out of the way for me at all. And it was kind of fun to do a giveaway, so I'll probably do it when I hit 200, just because why not? I mean, I have 24, 25 of these needle minders, so I should give some away. I should pass it forward. So that was my giveaway, and then I got some Joann's gift cards for my birthday. Yay. I don't actually know how to say her name. Hang on one second. There we go. I have a couple Instagrams, because I have a work one that I have not been posting on because I've been so busy. So my girl, Kokohama's Stitchery, that I don't think I'm saying that right, but she lives in the Bahamas, and she's a Mirabilia stitcher, which I am not. But Lady of the Flag is my guilty pleasure, and I love that. And she was on the hunt for it, and guys, $700 for pattern? You must be out of your mind. But she found it for much, much less than that. Still way more than I should have spent on a pattern, but I got Lady of the Flag, and it's coming to me at Thanksgiving. She found it on PayPal and sent me a message and was like, hey, you want it? Duh. So one of the things I like about Mirabilia is I looked at the supply list. Other than the beads, which I have to order from God knows where, they use DMC, and I am a DMC stitcher. That's what I can afford. Although I shouldn't say that, since I just spent a small fortune on a used pattern. But I love it. I really do, and I'm really excited. So, girl, if you're watching this, thank you so much. So much. I'm so excited. And I wish I could just come to Texas when you come in and visit you and pick up the pattern there, and then you wouldn't have to pay for shipping. I feel like this is the best plan. So I'm going to use those gift cards to buy myself the supplies for that, but I probably won't do that until there's a good like 20% off your total purchase at Joann's, because there's no rush. I'm not getting the pattern for another 2 months, month and a half, something like that. And then, are you guys tea people? I am a hot beverage person. I love coffee in the morning. I drink coffee all day long, but I love tea, particularly in the winter. And my friend got me a Harney & Sons gift card for my birthday, and I went to town. So my package came yesterday, and I got, let's see, I got Winter White Earl Grey. I've not had this. It's white tea with bergamot. I love bergamot. I got 2 of these. I don't know how. So if I don't like it, this will probably be another giveaway. I guess we'll see. This was on clearance. It's Venetian tiramisu, because fun tea is fun. And it's cocoa vanilla with white tea and a hint of brandy. So we'll see how that is. You guys. My Fair Lady blend. So excited about that. I'm a sucker for things that I love, like My Fair Lady or Titanic. This is the kind of tea they drank on the Titanic, right here. So can't wait to try that. And then this is apparently a television show from the 1950s, and I could watch it on Acorn TV, which I don't have, but it's A Place to Call Home. But the tea sounded really good. It is black tea, oolong tea, bergamot oil. Like I said, I love bergamot. White tea. So we shall see. And then I also got, I don't know if you've ever had a London Fog. It is Earl Grey tea, and when I make it at home, I use my homemade vanilla, a little bit of sugar, and then you steam either half and half or milk and pour that on top. And Harney & Sons has started making an a London Fog blend, which I'm assuming has a vanilla in it already. So I got a thing of that to try, and we'll see how that is. That is already at my office, though, because I drink that at work. But anyway, I had a great birthday. I got some wonderful prezzies, some of which you just saw. I did not get much stitching done, but I hope to get more done this week. I want to thank you all for watching and for subscribing. I'm kind of shocked that people seem to like me because I think I'm loud and annoying. So thank you, and I hope to see you in about a week. Crafty Peacock Lady, reach out to me. I want to mail that to you. And I hope you all are happy and have lots of stitching time. Bye!